Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Raw coming at you raw. I have a video for you dudes, a E3 video. First of all, happy E3. With me, my boy Fresh. Fresh, say hey to the people.
What's going on, everybody? PrinceThaGamer. We are back with another episode. This is episode? No, this ain't no episode.
This is just E3 talk, a review of EA and Ubisoft.
Yes, happy E3.
Did I just say Ubisoft?
No, you ain't see Ubisoft yet. We seen EA and Bethesda.
As you can tell, we're very tired because we've been up doing videos with friends as well as on our channels. But yeah, Fresh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Did you say hey to the people yet?
Yeah, I was saying hey to the people. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my channel. People who subscribe, I thank you guys very much. These conferences was pretty. It was okay. It was good.
We're gonna get to them. We're gonna get to them. But before that, if you can leave a like on the video in support, as well as subscribe here for more gaming news and console news from PC to tablets and phones. Also, understand Fresh's link will be in the description below, as well as in the adaptation. Subscribe to him there.
Yes.
It's all good. We thank you for your support and we appreciate you. But now, moving into the video, the review for EA's and Bethesda. EA went first, and this kicked off E3 as far as conferences go, and I think they had a pretty solid showing. Nothing that blew your mind, nothing that left you disappointed. I think the whole package was solid. First,
yes.
Do you think that?
On which conference?
EA.
I think the conference was solid. They showed some good titles. You know, they still looked out for their area with the sports games and things like that. They showed their little Battlefield. They showed what EA would have showed, what they would have showed, what they had to.
Yes.
They didn't go out of the ordinary. It was a solid conference. It was like a regular conference, like how they should do it. It was good.
The biggest things that stood out for me at EA was, at first, the Mass Effect Andromeda showing. They really didn't show like just straight gameplay. They were talking over the gameplay about the game, but they did show gameplay, and what they showed was very cool. Very, very anticipating this game now. Even more so after seeing what this game is going to be. It's going to be another sci-fi adventure for the BioWare Mass Effect fans, and hopefully new ones. And before we move on to the next title that impressed me, Fresh, what you got to say about that Andromeda showing?
Man, that game was awesome. I was a little bit upset that they didn't announce a collection for it because I never played all 3 games. But at the end of the day, they did say it was a new adventure. The game, like, look, the graphics and the gameplay just look amazing. That game looked like it's unreal. Now, that's a game that could raise the bar over Uncharted, in my opinion. That's all that space and it's looking like that. That's a lot. That's a planet and it's looking like that.
Right.
So I'm excited for Andromeda. That's probably one of my most anticipated games of next year, definitely. That's definitely the first on my list when it comes to 2017 games.
First, I just want to interrupt you.
A collection, though, man.
Let me say that I want to interrupt you on that part exactly because E3 isn't over yet. There's still other conferences, especially with Microsoft and Sony. They can announce a Mass Effect collection on the next gen consoles there. Let's not give up hope on that. But now moving on to the next game that impressed both me and Fresh. Forza. I said Forza. Not the car game, sorry. FIFA 17. They both start with an F, so sorry. Anyway, FIFA 17 introducing a story mode like a movie mode in a way. Like, it really reminded me of Fight Night Champions. I think people are going to be excited for that. Fresh, how do you feel about the FIFA 17 movie mode, aka story mode.
Well, man, as soon as I seen that trailer, I mean, like I saw the reveal, like teaser trailer a couple weeks ago before this event happened, before we seen the whole full trailer, and it kind of looked like Battlefield. Like the whole theme kind of felt like Battlefield with the music and all that. Now I'm getting a sense of feel, like okay, this is not a shooter, but that music tells me that some intense moments are going to happen. And it might not even be on the soccer field. It could be something happening in the cutscene where somebody try to hurt your character in the story mode. Some drama. It looks like some drama is going to be in the game, and that's what like I said when we said what game. You asked us what games do we want to play. That's why when you asked us what game do we want to play, and I was saying like a whole lifestyle, living as a basketball player, living real life. This FIFA thing is the closest thing as possible to what I said in that video we did a couple days ago, and that is why I was excited. Like, okay, it's like you said, it's Fight Night Champion. That makes me very excited for it.
Yeah. I think FIFA 17 is going to be one of those games you shouldn't sleep on, even if you're not a sports fan. Man, when they showed him as a kid, my mind went straight to that video we did, and you was talking about you should grow up in this world and grow up in this sport.
Yeah.
A story behind it makes it meaningful.
Make it the game live, exactly.
Definitely. Now, moving on to the next game that impressed me or made you say, wow, okay. Titanfall 2. I recently put out a trailer reaction of Titanfall 2's trailer, but the multiplayer trailer wasn't posted. It was shown at E3. The multiplayer trailer for Titanfall 2, it was clean. I really enjoyed watching that trailer. They showed Titans with swords. They showed a lot of things. What they didn't let us know on was the bots. Are they going to have any bots in the game like Titanfall 1 did? And thinking about Titanfall 1, I actually heard that Titanfall on the 360 was pretty good because it was on both Xboxes. But Fresh, what do you think about what you saw on the multiplayer trailer of Titanfall 2? Because, yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm glad it's coming to PS4. You know, they announced. Like I said, man, the only thing I'm concerned about Titanfall 2 is the graphics. Mobility is good as well. What you mean?
Let me say this: the graphics.
The graphics, yeah, man.
I think it's gonna be okay. Definitely looks better than Titanfall 1 in my opinion. But we probably saw it on a stream. We saw it on a stream. So maybe the normal clip video on EA's YouTube channel may look better.
Yeah, I like the grappling hook thing that they have on there. It seems like that's the road this generation, that grappling hook tethering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As well as like Horizon. I like the way the mechanics in that game is pretty awesome. It's good. It looked like it works well with Titanfall, and I like the fast pace of the game. So we'll see. It caught what? November 11th? When Titanfall come out?
Yeah, November 11th. No, wait. That's
October.
Not November 11th. October 28th.
28th, okay, yeah. October 28th for Titanfall 2 come out. Come out for PS4, Xbox One. I'm glad it's coming out for PS4. No sense though. They should have just called it. I mean, Titanfall 2. Well, Titanfall wasn't even on. Titanfall 1 not even on PS4. What they gonna do? What, remaster the first one?
No, they said it won't be coming. I think IGN confirmed that it won't be coming. Titanfall 1. See, the sad thing about that is we won't ever get to play Titanfall 1. But at the end of the day, Titanfall 1 was just a multiplayer game, right? Seriously.
You won't appreciate it.
Well, at the end of the day, we saw it on the Xbox, and I think at the end of the day, that was enough.
That's enough. You're right. Yeah, it's gonna be probably same mechanics like Titanfall, but more. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
And
Titanfall 2.
That was Titanfall 2, and I just wanted to say before we move on to the next game that had us saying, look, Titanfall 2 was the second game other than Mass Effect that made me say I want to play it. The gameplay looked really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say that. Excited for it. Now moving on to last game that impressed us on this EA conference. And then we'll move on to Bethesda in part 2 of this video. Battlefield 1 is that game I'm referring to. First, what do you got to say about Battlefield 1?
Man, all I got to say about Battlefield 1 is Call of Duty coming. That's all I'm saying. Call of Duty coming for that booty. For the booty cheeks. And plus, we already got Battlefield. We got Battlefield 1. Just play Battlefront. Just play Battlefront. All right, let me stop playing. But Battlefield 1, it looks pretty good. I ain't gonna say pretty good. It looks very good. It looks very good. The whole theme of World War I, it seems like they got that right. It doesn't look. Let me say this, man. I just wish the destruction in that game was a little bit more better, because we seen the gameplay, like an hour of it, and they was crashing through buildings and stuff like that. Like Raw, you made a good point when you said, like, you can make like a throw a grenade on the ground, and you can make your own trench.
Yeah,
like that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Like that's what I wanted in Battlefield 1, and it seems like nobody's gonna be hiding in the trenches, sniping and stuff. Everybody's gonna be running around like it's Call of Duty. It's gonna be like that. And like if Battlefield 1 forced you to play in the trenches, I feel like Battlefield should go that route. Kind of like I would say not Rainbow Six, because Rainbow Six, it do take you still a while to die. If you get shot in the leg, limp. Like I think Battlefield should take that route if you're gonna be that realistic. That's how I feel with Battlefield 1.
Yeah, I think Battlefield 1, if they're gonna go back in World War I, see, you got Call of Duty, I guess, haters jumping on the Battlefield 1 bandwagon, and guess what? Those are kids. I don't think they understand. I think they're just hating Call of Duty just because they want to hate Call of Duty. If they jump into a game like Battlefield and say, why does it take so long to respawn? Why can I quick scope with this, that, and the other? And why can't I? Now, Lord knows you can find a way to quick scope in anything, but they're going to be looking for Call of Duty in the Battlefield 1. Because what they want is a Call of Duty game that's modern. They don't want, they think they want a Battlefield 1 because it's going backwards into the past. They think they want that, but what they want is Call of Duty in the modern. And now, that's the timer. But before we get off EA, all I gotta say is, look, Battlefield 1 looked good. It was obviously running on PC. They actually had them playing mouse and keyboard on the showroom floor. But look, I think Battlefield 1 is gonna be fine. Battlefield games are normally expected to be at least solid, and Battlefield 4 is still pretty fun. And like you said, Battlefront, the first one, obviously, because they announced the second one with Amy Henning's Star Wars game, as well as with Respawn, the guys behind Titanfall, making a Star Wars game. EA's press conference overall was solid. Write in the comments section, do you think this press conference was solid? Like I said earlier, we're going to talk about Bethesda. This is EA versus Bethesda, and that's in part 2, where we'll decide who wins, who loses, or if both of them win. Spoiler alert: one of them lose, no tie. But let's move on to the next part. Let me say this fresh: if you were a guy in the crowd and you got out to both conferences, got on a plane ticket, flew all the way home, now you're here with me, which one made you say, "Aw, snap," or which one won, in your opinion?
Who authorized this?
We had no other options.
No other option. What is this? It sounds like Optimus Prime. Oh!